It's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and dale to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary, 'cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-rat-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
to anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road.
The world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid.
But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee. A fwit-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Adventures waiting further down the road.
Let's go!
Greetings, adventurers! 'Tis I, Paulo Garbanzo, your dungeon master, your daddy of danger. We are continuing our Spelljammer campaign while I'm here at Sherwood Forest along with Kitty Chaos. Those unfamiliar with Spelljammer, it's D&D in space, specifically the Astral Realm. It's just like normal game of D&D, but with magical spaceships in space. So just add in space to everything from Dungeons & Dragons, and you're pretty much there. As per our usual standards of silly meets deadly, I've downed party members each episode, and I'm almost certainly going to tonight as well, without any exceptions. Per usual, Kitty was just like, what? Per usual, you may join in the game with your comments, but also you can affect the game with your channel points and Patreon powers. If you're joining us live on Twitch, as you should be, we have channel points that you can use to influence the game as we play. If you would like to add even more chaos, you can become a Patreon saint by joining our Patreon. You can show support, get bonus materials, and get more powers to throw at our players and Dungeon Master. Patreon starts at only $5 a month. Your support helps us put together this show and many others on our channel. Our in-game features start at giving someone a plus or a -5, all the way to giving someone a critical success or failure. Only our magical Patreons wield such powers. We thank you for supporting the show and, of course, being part of the madness. Welcome aboard. While you can use these powers, of course, to befuddle the players or the Dungeon Master, a actual roll of a 1 or 21 cannot be changed. They are sacred. Let's see. Tonight, who do we have? Well, tonight, just the 4 of us for now. Just Mab, Captain Box, Goblin Rogue. Right over here, Kitty Chaos as Mega, Devoni, and to my diagonal, we got Z as Jaco, the Elf Artificer. What happened to our last guy? We'll find out real soon. But what's happening? What happened this week? Anybody? Did Hitty did show.
This did? That's it.
Well, that's it.
Yeah.
I made stuff. Oh, the Descent is Patriotic.shop is live. You can buy stickers and they should be shipped. I'm getting the last of our back order probably tomorrow. So everything will be shipped. So if you go to DescentIsPatriotic.shop or stickerittotheman.art. I made that.
First theremin was framed. Well, I'm actually about to get into that. Yeah. Well, welcome everyone who's on the comments there. I see all of you there. Welcome. So many. All right, I'm looking at them all. Well, my friends. Well, since we didn't do anything last week except for think about what we're going to do this week, let's talk about what we did in the show last week. What happened? Well, we'll tell you. The party found the bomb that had been planted by Lady Hildegard, but incorrectly diffused it, or as to say, they accidentally set it off, sending magical necrotic damage throughout the entire ship, downing several of the players and the rats. Hildegard, I don't know if I explained that well enough. She was really trying to just make sure that her former lover's PP fell off. That's the whole point of sending a bomb that makes necrotic damage. That was the point.
And did it?
No.
And,
No.
And because he rolled a natural 21 on a saving throw.
I kind of hate him and I kind of love him.
So everyone else's PP is falling off.
Oh, wait, I didn't have one.
Now, Theron was down. Jaco was down. So Reginald, the leader of the Fop Rat mercenary group, was down. But his brother, the actual target of the bomb, Nat21 on the save, no damage. And the thing is that there was no coming back from necrotic damage, as Captain Box tried in vain to actually heal people. It's necrotic damage. It can't be healed. The only help was to ask that guy, Thraknar, the demigod trapped inside the ship, and ask him what he could do. And he was like, I'll bring him back. Sure. Yeah. He didn't mention that he could bring them back if they, wanted to be followers of Thraknar. He didn't mention that. He didn't not mention it. Nobody asked him. They just said, bring him back. So he did. So now Theremin is a follower of Thraknar. Everyone who had almost practically mostly died, which is most of the rats, are all imbued with the spirit of Thraknar.
Not me.
Yeah.
I
Except
told
for
him,
Jacob.
I hope the rest of him falls off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he is scattered about the universe, so I mean, it kind of fell off. I mean, he was actually shredded into several pieces by other angry gods. Ragnar's got some lore. By the way, just want to let you know, I sent some of the Thrak lore to the Patreon, so they actually got more information. Thrak lore. They've actually got more information about his backstory than I think you guys do. But
all right,
I mean, there's no reason that you.
All right, here's the thing. I'm embarrassed at how long it took me to get that little quote out of my head.
He's our man.
Yeah, right.
Like it was like 3 days later, and I go, son of a.
But that is the mystery of Thraknar. Can Thraknar? Is there anything that Thraknar cannot do? And if clearly Thraknar is so powerful, he can come up with something. And then he can.
No. All right, girls. Let's go take on a mostly dead demigod thing.
Yeah. Well, so here's the thing. Thraknar brought everyone back. They are on the thrall of Thraknar now. But it turns out the power of Thraknar was inside you the whole time. And really, Thraknar's just the friends you made along the way. Well, Captain Box asked Thraknar if there was some place to hide out for a bit, maybe recoup. And Thraknar was like, sure, yeah, I know a spot that nobody goes anymore for a long, long time, hundreds of years at least. A distant, abandoned temple that no one really bothers with.
He didn't mention temple. He didn't mention temple.
You didn't say exclude all temples. You didn't. When you map quest something, you have to put
I said include all beaches, but I don't see a beach.
There's no beaches here. So So they ended up going to a temple dedicated to some lost, mostly dead demigod named. Let me check notes. Thraknar. Yeah. What could possibly go wrong? Well, the party went along for a long rest, and when they woke, Theremin was gone. The Fop Rats, now dedicated to Thraknar, had apparently gone into the temple, probably took Theremin with them. No sign of Theremin. The remaining party members now gathered their equipment and got into their six-wheeled all-terrain vehicle and headed into the temple, bashing down the front door and entering the cloister of the ancient and decrepit place. They come across a 30-foot tall illusionary vision of Thraknar, welcoming them to the temple. Greetings, Thraknarians. Welcome. You may deposit your offerings here in this room. Once I have received your physical gifts, you may offer your souls in the soul room beyond. Thraknar blesses you and your offerings. May their souls be devoured in blessed fires of eternity. And have a nice day.
I'm going to immediately say that I am not the biggest fan of Thraknar land.
Greetings, Thraknarians. Welcome. You may deposit your offerings here in this room.
A switch, a lever, a plug.
So you are in a large, roundish room. It's got little cloisters, with little half domes. It looks like a place that you would put like little altars and things like that. And maybe at one time there were possibly tables and altars full of gifts, full of things, gold and jewels and whatnot, for Mr. Thraknar. and a door is on the opposite side of the room.
Can we drive through it?
Do you try? I mean, it's big enough to drive through, sure.
Oh, well, I assume Mega's driving.
Who's driving? Am I driving?
You're the helmsmaster.
Oh yeah, I'm driving. Okay.
I will say that you can easily tell that like no one has been here for a long, long time.
Not even the bunch of rats and a gnome.
Well, how closely do you look?
I will look close enough to ascertain whether these are all rat tracks or maybe a rat and a gnome track. Okay.
All right, give me an investigation. You will have
a 21. But
nice.
This started last week too. The first roll of the night, I got a 21, and then it was
all downhill. Yeah, spit on it, like rub it in your armpit. That should fix it.
Now you will have to jump off the vehicle to kind of look around a little bit, and now there's weird spider webs. You've never seen this kind of spider web before, like some sort of astral spider. It's spider webs in space. So they are just a different kind of feel to them.
Have I not seen them, or are they fairly typical and like
fairly typical? Yeah. Okay. Just Captain Box has never been to the astral realm, so it's just kind of everything's a little weird. So it's like little more like even more sticky than your average spider web, but tasty, different taste, completely different taste. Space silk.
I know.
What do you think we wear? Like that's what we elves like pride ourselves.
Shimmery.
It's very sticky space silk.
So you do notice that there are tracks. There's certainly multiple tracks of the rats. They went all over the room. And you do find a few still like little statues and clearly things left as gifts to Thraknar, pieces of valuable things, but
valuable.
It does, yeah. I mean, there's little statues, little chalices and things like that. There aren't too many left, but
I am looting AF.
Okay, I mean, there's again like most of them have. It's clear by the spider webs that things have been taken, and not just like by the rats in the last 3 hours, but in like over the centuries, like things have just slowly been taken away.
I would like to, from my belt, pull out what kind of looks like a very tiny magnifying glass, which I can basically throw and expand and send it towards things, and it will detect magic.
Nothing here is magical.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I'm not interested in magic. I'm interested in profit.
Oh, no, absolutely. But you absolutely want to check if something's magical before you bring it aboard your ship. And then it, explodiates with necrotic energy.
Captain Box, since you did get a very high roll on that investigation check, you did see gnome. Okay, I'm gonna say rat footprints going in, rat footprints going around, rat footprints going through the door, rat footprints coming out the door, rat footprints, gnome footprints going through the door, back in the door, and then rat footprints coming back out. No gnome footprints. No outward gnome footprints. Only inward.
All right. We're going that way.
We're outward gnome we go.
They all lead to the door, which is closed.
This is the door that goes to the soul sucking room?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
I'd like to check the door, obviously, for traps, anything, blah, blah, blah. Although it's not likely there's going to be traps, but I do check.
Seems closed.
Closed. would
Open the
it be
door.
possible to, like, does it open in or out? Like, is it possible to open the door to be able to look in without stepping in?
Actually, well, let's see. That's a 50-50 chance. No, they would open inwards.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You're
I
so
opened the
cool.
door.
All right, I open a door. I open the other door.
Does not open.
I unlocked the door with my pick locks.
There is no lock.
Is there like a
There is no lock. Only the voice of Thraknar
only the voice?
saying, deposit your.
Oh, we have to deposit again
Oh, we
and then
leave an
deposit our
offer.
soul.
Okay, who's volunteering?
Once you deposit your physical offering, you may enter the soul room.
Oh, great.
The soul.
Well, I'm like, what do I got on me?
I'll say it again because it just keeps repeating over and over. There's like a brief pause, and it's like, it might as well be welcome to the world of toys if you've ever had to walk through that thing. Greetings, Thraknarians. Welcome. You may deposit your offerings here in this room. Once I have received your physical gifts, you may offer your souls in the soul room beyond. Thraknar blesses you and your offerings. May their souls be devoured in the blessed fires of eternity. Have a nice day. Welcome to the world of Thrak.
No.
I would like to shut it off
Nerd.
by breaking it.
Well, the illusion of the, I mean, you like, what do you do? Because the,
Is there anything
The,
that looks like is magic that can?
this giant
Part the
30-foot
illusion?
tall illusion is just seemingly standing upon a very real pedestal.
Anything in the pedestal?
Yeah,
Anything in the
right.
ceiling?
Just, it's a dome.
So it's an illusion that doesn't need to be projected. It's not the projection. It's just an illusion.
Anybody got dispel magic?
You could dispel magic, but yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave a piece of gum and see if that opens the door.
I love it.
I'm just gonna stick it underneath the table.
Eh.
It doesn't seem to open the. No, doesn't seem to work.
What? That's an offering?
Just put some of the stuff we took back.
Hey, whoa, hey, that steal your own stuff if you want to put it back.
All right. Pick up a cup, put the cup down.
Seem to work.
I've got an idea. Why don't we remove Thraknar's head from the ship and put it in this room? All right, fine. Pearl's like,
He might love that. However,
yeah, I was gonna say.
trying to do that might kill everyone.
All right.
I give
The
the
ship
gift of my
would be-
bodily fluid.
Surprisingly low value.
I worked hard for
Um,
that, Parker.
What do I even have? You're not getting anything
There's
from my
something on the ship that would be worth something.
I'll go back to the ship and find something. All right. We get back in the truck, back it up. Go get a squash from the galley. I don't even know what we've got.
I know. I'm like looking at my
There's hardly anything actually on the ship. I mean,
Is there anything the rats brought on the ship?
They were
could
bringing
steal
something
from the
back,
rat.
weren't they? Because
I mean, you go track them down. They're on the ship somewhere.
yeah.
yeah, let's find out what they were bringing on the ship. There, I'm
Okay.
gonna wait.
Sure you can. Right. So, I mean, there is some food, obviously. Yeah. So,
Hey,
Um,
Drakna, what's your
oh my
favorite
God.
food?
Are they the Thraknauts?
Thraknauts?
N-A-U-T,
Oh, I like it.
like Jason and the Argonauts. It's Thraknar and the Thrakenauts.
Drachnauts.
Thrakenauts.
Hey, Thraknar.
Um,
Thraknar. Attention, Thraknar.
Yes?
What is the lowest, least valuable present that you would accept so that people can get into the soul room?
What? What are you talking about?
In
We wish
this
to
temple.
enter the soul room.
Yeah, in this temple,
Oh.
there's the deposit a thing and the door's open. I mean, is there a secret bypass switch?
No.
Okay, what's the
He
least
goes,
valuable?
Well, you could start with putting all my offerings back, thanks. And then, I don't know, something useful.
Useful.
What's the least?
It was useful.
Used gum is not useful. Oh my god, I can feel it in my teeth.
Squash is useful.
I will take food offerings, I suppose. But it's got to be like a nice meal. Like,
No,
well,
you're going to get what you get. You're going to get what you get, and you don't throw a fit.
Chianti.
Got it. Toilet paper.
Oh.
Perfect. I love it.
Whoa.
Toilet paper. Yes.
Yeah.
Good
Oh my
answer.
god, it's been 1,748 years, 6 months, 4 days since I wiped my ass.
Well.
Congratulations. Now you can do it in comfort. Yes, but Thraknar's
Like
not that
duct tape
smart.
and gum and like as an offering, but decorative item. So, I don't know. I mean, it's like it's my birthday. I'm not supposed to tell you what to give me for my birthday. You're supposed to like give me something I appreciate.
All right, toilet paper it is.
Single ply only.
All
Better
right.
than nothing.
We go, look, there's not a lot on this ship, so I think we grab a squash, some toilet paper, and a couple of nuts and bolts and call it good.
We need those nuts and bolts. Okay.
No, there's extra. There's always extra left over. Always.
Eating part of the ship.
Okay, fine.
Yep.
Fine. I grab a piece of paper and I write something down and I fold it up and I hold it in my hand. Okay, I've got mine.
All right.
We go.
Back in we go.
The soul door.
To the soul door.
Okay, so you go back into the first room. And what do you do?
We
I'm gonna leave the toilet paper as an offering.
Place it
drop my
on the table.
Does
All
the
right.
door open?
Captain Box, where are the things you took?
In my bag.
Yeah. Door's not opening.
I put that back.
Look,
Look, I give a thing.
The two gigantic doors swing open. It's an even larger room. I mean, it's probably 80, 90 feet in diameter. It's also kind of round-ish. And there's also little alcoves all the way around.
I really
And
don't
a
like that the Thraknarians can't manage a circle. It's a circle. Not
more of an
that
oval. And there is, like I said, it's about 80, 90 feet wide. And on the opposite side is another set of doors. But in the center of the room, and the room is kind of filled with a bit of a fog on the floor, but in the center of the two rooms on just off center, left and right, are two round wells, and out of them exude a green fire. And the whole room is lit by this. I mean, and these two pools are about 8, 9 feet in diameter, and they, there's actually enough room you could drive the vehicle between the two in the center of the room. But this very bizarre green fire just is rolling out of these two.
Right. But this is okay. This is supposed to be the soul sucking room. How do we think that works?
Well, I mean, there's probably the poison gas, and there's probably throw yourself into the fire, and there's probably some like murder machines off on the sides in each little alcove, and what else?
Did it sound like you would be able to walk out, or did it sound like it was going to kill us? I would like to do some investigating, like careful investigation.
I would like to play this investigation game as well.
You hop off the vehicle again and look around the roomish.
Yes.
All right. Well, you notice, the first thing you notice upon getting out of the vehicle and kind of looking around a little bit is that there are like 5 little alcoves on one side and 5 alcoves on the other. So it's very balanced room. And in the alcove, there's like a plinth in each one where there's like something. You're too far away to really kind of tell exactly what it is, but it's clearly this is like there's something on display at each one of these alcoves. Like, what would you like to do? What would you like to investigate?
Check those out. I'd like to check out what's on display.
Okay, you go to the
left side or the right side?
Oh,
left.
5 on the left, 5 on the right.
Dust comes from the left. I'll take left.
All right. So you're both going to the left?
I'll go the other way. I'll go the other way.
All right, Jaco, you head off to the left. What are you doing, Mega?
I'll just go straight.
You just drive the vehicle straight through.
Yes,
the
please do. Drive it to the other side. Yeah.
All right. So you're leaving the vehicle at the front. At the beginning.
You're gonna go check out the well.
I would recommend driving it straight through to the other side.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Box is right. Box is still captain. I'll drive it
all right.
All the way to the other side.
Okay. You're gonna drive through and then slowly drive between the two wells as you're like, as you look in. But and while that's happening, Jaco, you go off to the left side. The mist swirls around you with the green glow of the fire bouncing off of it. And there's like, well, this first one you come across has a lantern in one that it seems to be glowing, a yellowish color, not the same one. And you're like, that's a fancy lantern. And then you see this. The second one, the next one has a gigantic gem that's like the size of a football. It also seems to glow. And you're like, wow. And the third one has a painting of a person. Looks like an astral elf. Just kind of. He looks a little surprised. Looks a little surprised, but it's like that. Trying to make that face,
Okay.
And yes, painting, lantern, gem.
It's
yes.
Outrageous.
All right, and as you're almost there, there's a blank one. It's empty.
Oh, you said there were 5?
Yep. And then the next one is a little statue, and you're making your way over to the little statue. Meanwhile, Captain Box, on your side, there is.
I called out everything that I saw.
Okay.
So that everybody knows.
So you're like, lantern, make that gem, painting, question mark.
Yeah.
And then Captain Box, you get to one. There's this beautiful plinth. It's all very decorative, and then on it is a mildly interesting looking ashtray.
It looks like some kid made an ashtray.
And then the next one, it looks like a modern wallet. It's got it's fat and it's like clearly has a lot of bills in it. Because it's just but it's like worn out, old leather wallet. You don't call out and you just grab it, huh?
This one's got what might be an empty wallet. I can check and make sure.
I don't recommend touching anything until we're positive about what the plants do and don't do. resist.
I'll be back for you. What's the next one, guys?
The next one is a chalice, silver and very decorative. And the fourth one. The fourth one is 3. They seem to be bugbear heads in a very large jar.
That would be.
All right. I like this thing.
Is it still called a jar at that point?
Yeah, it's like an aquarium.
It's like a jar of bugbear head.
Wait. Are they like they're not like packed in there? They're like floating?
I mean, they're kind of tight. They're not like on top of each other, but they are kind of like they're kind of like
jar, but instead of pickles, they're bugbear heads.
I was thinking it was like pickled people.
I'm thinking like the Futurama jars.
Yeah,
like you could
kind of, but yeah.
Try to talk to them.
Hello?
Now, the one of the bugbear heads looks at you.
Oh, you don't look good. How you doing, buddy?
And it psychically tells you, "Hey, what's up?"
What? I'm wondering what's up with you and your friends.
And the other two actually kind of just turn a little bit, open their eyes, and all are looking at you.
Hey, what's going on? We're just checking the place out. How'd you end up here?
Oh my god, it's such a long story. Such a long story.
Give me the express train version.
Well, we're kind of enemies of Thraknar, and then their guys got us. We had an awesome bugbear boy band, and we were spitting the hard. Yeah, we're called the Bugsy Boys, and
okay, fast forward.
All right, so we had some really great songs, anti-Thraknar. So then Thraknar guys got a hold of us. All right, he's not talking with his hands. He don't have any. So then like Thraknar's guys got a hold of us, kind of cut off our heads. But then they trapped our souls in our heads, and then they brought us to this temple, like forever ago.
How can we free you?
I don't know, man. I'm just a head in a jar.
What happens?
We came up with some really good songs, though. What's that?
What happens if I smash the jar?
I don't know. I mean, this whatever liquid this might be what's keeping us here. It might be what's keeping us. I don't know.
Like, do you want to die?
Well, they kind of like, that thought has crossed our minds many, many times.
Okay, I pull out a crossbow and I shoot the jar.
It breaks. Oh, well, actually, let me give it a...
Oh my gosh, they turn around. What the heck?
Roll some damage.
Oh, yeah, let me look that up. Thank you for your patience.
Oh, you're doing that. Mega, you're driving slowly between the two 8-foot diameter pools with green fire shooting out of them. And you look down into one, and what you see can only be described as like, it's got to be like deeper than, oh gosh, it feels like reality is only 40 feet deep, but perhaps it goes to another dimension. And swimming in this pool of fire are little tadpoles, but maybe tad souls. And you're like, what is even happening? So they're like swimming around, these little souls inside this pool. And you're like, oh. And you feel that maybe you definitely don't want to fall in. That you just get that feeling. Like, that would be bad. So
I feel that way about most 8-foot holes, but this one in particular.
Yes. So, Cat Box, what's the damage?
7.
7. That is enough to shatter this jar. They scream, "Help!" As the jar shatters, the water explodes outwards, and their heads tumble to the ground.
I'm a captain of action.
Yeah.
What have you done?
They longed for death.
Yearn for the mines. You hear another voice say, "Oh, hey, oh no, not the Bugsy Boys."
I turn around and look at the painting.
I go to the next alcove while she does that.
The painting looks slightly horrified. The next alcove, actually, Captain Box, has a sword, like, on display. And like, oh man, they've been hanging out. And then the voice is clearly coming from the sword. Together for a long time. I can't believe you just did that. And one of them's like, I'm still not dead. It's still not dead. This is horrible. Now I'm just looking at the ground. Oh my God.
Hold on a second. So, as I was saying, no, I go pick up one of the bugbear heads awkwardly.
Okay.
Not dead. Okay. If you want, I can release you from this mortal coil. I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. What? The bugbear goes mute. What? Awkward time to lose your audio. That's all I gotta say, bugbear.
Am I mute?
Okay, now you're talking again.
I know.
Oh, that was weird. I haven't done anything. Yeah, no. The bugbear says, I don't know if I will die. I've been alive for a long time.
Okay.
I think it just hurts.
So apparently it wasn't the fluid keeping you around.
I guess stick them in the back of the, what are we calling our vehicle? We can't call it a warthog. That is used by something else. What is
a heart wog?
Well, it could be crab related.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the hermit crab.
The hermit.
That's what's going on.
That's it. It's the warthog.
That was weird. The warthog. All right, the warthog. Put them in the back of the warthog.
Oh, the barnacle. Can we call it the barnacle?
Oh, the barnacle. That's a really good idea. That's a really good barnacle. Put them in the back of the barnacle. Okay. All right. All right. You talk to the sword. I'm gonna go make faces at this painting. But it seems to me that all of these are in some way related to souls that Thraknar has obtained in some way. Are they all enemies?
So these guys, the Bugbear Boys, which apparently are a very skilled and talented group of bugbear band.
Bugbear Boys.
Bugbear Boys. It's a boy band made of bugbears.
Yeah.
Pissed them off, and so anyway, they got imprisoned here. How did you get imprisoned again? Short story.
Just a bunch of Thraknarians came up after our show, and they took us down.
You were making anti-Thraknar music?
Yeah.
Good for you. Where is your music downloadable anywhere? I would love to get in on that.
I don't know. I've been in this car for about 800 years. So
yeah, we've got the band themselves, so we're just gonna install them on the ship.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now we have a radio.
Exactly.
I love it.
Anywho, so what's the deal with the sword?
You ask the sword?
I'm gonna guess it also has a soul inside of it.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask the sword. I'm gonna ask the bears, the buggy bears, the boys.
Buggy boy.
Bugsy Boys.
Bugsy boy.
The sword says, "Hi, I'm Snickersnack, and I'd love to go on an adventure with you guys. Anything to get out of here."
Okay. So can I ask a question? Is everything here in these alcoves ready to get out of here, or anything cursed that we should know about?
I asked the painting. Does he want to? Would he like us to take him with us?
Painting looks at you and says, "Wait, you can see me. How do I look? I still look. Am I good?
I'm not gonna lie. You sort of look like my cousin Eddie."
Oh, I mean, but you're not too related, right? I mean, like we'd still be like. He gives you the eyes. Like
I've never dated a painting before. That's new.
Well, I mean, there's always a first.
So,
I'm not as two-dimensional as my painting makes me seem.
so far you are, but keep going. How did you get in the painting?
Oh, well, I once was a real boy, and it's
Man,
a long,
I'm hoping.
long story. Cursed, blah blah blah, and then the Thracnarians found me, and then yeah, I was spying on Thracnar and his goings ons, and yeah, they found me, brought me here.
All right, we're gonna throw you in the back of the barnacle too.
Ah!
Does everything here have the soul of someone who was anti-Thraknar?
King, the painting.
Yes.
By the way, my name's Orville. Thank you for asking.
Orville?
What was your name? Yes,
Orville?
Orville.
Oh,
Yes.
Jaco. You can call me Jaco.
Jacob. Can you come here? And he like, oh, he does have hands, right? Because he's a painting.
You don't have to sit on them this time. You can be
He is.
Italian all you want. What? Too quiet. Too quiet. Speak up.
Don't bring the statue. The statue. Don't bring the statue.
Don't bring the Hold
That's
up.
his ex-girlfriend.
Yes,
Just
I'm going
saying.
to ask because it's a running theme. Did you date whoever's in the statue?
No. He's just an asshole. No.
Oh,
Just
all right. Then we'll leave him. That's fair. Should we save everyone else, though?
he thinks about it for a minute. He's like, yeah, I guess.
All right.
The wallet's a bit gauche.
I'm taking the wallet.
All right. Well, we don't forget to get a giant gem.
You got a gem? I'm opening the wallet. I'm going through it.
Oh, it's packed with what you believe are script of some sort. So maybe, but like old, very old script, and like, you know, like there's maybe numbers on them. You cannot read it.
Oh.
It is so old that maybe they mean something, but they come in various sizes, shapes, and colors. All
Oh yeah. We're gonna have currency. Our currency problem is solved no matter where we go.
Right. So we pack everyone into the barnacle.
Mega, is there anything you want? How's that
I
pet
want
walking over
to
there?
talk to the sword.
I want to take the sword. Can we get a cue?
Hey, what's
like
your deal?
Disneyland?
Wait, what'd you say, Jacob?
Oh, I was like, we can make a queue like at Disneyland. Who gets to talk to the sword? You go.
Like when I met Puss in Boots. Anyway, yes. So the sword's like, yes, hi, yes, please take me out. Please get me out of here. I'll happily stab things for you all day long. Let's do it. Come on.
Did you happen to see our friend go through this room?
Oh yeah,
who's
we
your
got that.
Oh, I forgot about him.
He's
The gnome?
pretty short, high-pitched voice.
Kind of
Does he look
obsessed
like-
with fire.
No, not that short.
Oh, so bigger than a rat?
Yes.
Yes. Also saw a bunch of rats.
Right, of course.
Green. He is green. Not he's green. Just
I love that you actually just took the advice of a painting. So you literally took the lantern, which was like, hey, hi, and then the big gem, the lantern gem, the painting, and you did not take the statue.
right.
And by the way, the statue looks like, yeah, it was the statue. The painting was like, don't take the statue.
We're taking the statue.
No, you are taking the statue. Okay.
Apparently, he's a bit of an arse.
The statue. So who takes the statue? Okay.
Is it bigger than
as-
me? I'm like 3 feet.
No, it's a good like 1.5 feet tall.
Okay, so it's
and
half
it-
my height.
As you're about to put your hands on him, he says, "Hands off of me, you goblin scum." Meanwhile, we're having a lovely conversation. The sword's like, "Yes, okay, so we're gonna so you're gonna just put me in with
I'm gonna wear you. I've always wanted a sword.
sweet. I love this. I love this for us.
Yeah, I know I'm more of a long range projectile, but can't hurt to have a sword, right?
Oh, you know, when things go really south, you gotta jump in there, bam, 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 like short range. That's what I'm talking about. Like you, me, together, bam, stabbing things.
What's the catch, though? There's always a catch when swords can talk.
The catch is we have fun. Are you kidding me? Holy shit. Like, what? I mean, we're just gonna rock. Like, let's do this.
Okay.
Awesome.
So I have a sword now.
His name is Snickersnack.
Snickersnack.
Like, just one word, Snickersnack. Meanwhile, statue giving you trouble. What's up?
I'm just taking the statue. Does a statue have any way to stop me from taking the statue? Yeah,
No, but
this is the first time my booty has insulted me. I don't think so.
Wait,
I have questions.
Yeah. He just keeps screaming like, "Unhand Schultgott, the destroyer! I will destroy you all!"
I'm gonna set it down and say, okay, you got options. We could leave you behind. I could throw you in that pit. I could smash you into a million little pieces. So you get to tell me what the value is of not destroying you completely.
I do the talking here.
Okay, so
Fox, I know how we threaten a statue. I know how we threaten a statue.
Just gonna shoot the statue.
What if we had a chisel and we make his package smaller?
Oh, I can do that. Luckily, I'm covered in all sorts of tools.
Yeah, we're gonna give him a circumcision.
Wait, we're gonna give him like a dance belt sort of situation. Smooth around the bend, you know what I mean?
Yeah, nice and smooth.
I mean, he is rather jaggedy there. He's got like armor and stuff. He's like, just you try it. You Thraknarians don't scare me.
Oh,
don't
you ever call me that.
You
Thraknar too?
Oh yeah.
Who doesn't?
Well, I mean, I don't
Finally.
hate him, but I do
Some
think
people who aren't complete morons. All right, put me in your car. Let's go.
All right.
It's the weirdest.
Yeah, we've got everything.
He's like, oh God, I told you not to put him in here with us.
What's the ashtray do?
The ashtray, like, hey. So
You want to leave?
It doesn't really because it does shrug, just like a very imperceptible shrug. Whatever, man. It is literally a clay ashtray. Like it's painted.
All right, I'm bringing it. I'm bringing the clay ashtray, the wallet, the bugbear band, the sword. What else was on this side that I forgot?
That's all I need.
I know.
How did you end up with a sword that I got a painting?
There was something else on that side.
Do you want to? Have you thought about swinging, swapping partners?
The chalice. All right,
the chalice.
With the chalice. Hey guys, what's with this chalice?
The chalice says what? I'm a chalice.
Just a fancy cup that talks?
Yeah. Sorry. I don't do a little dance.
No, it's cool. It's cool. You know,
that's your back.
Like,
your
be our guest. Be our guest.
I'm a cup. Swear to God, you sing that song.
All right.
Nobody talks to me for 1,000 years. And then what do? They come up here and sing that goddamn song.
All right.
No, man, you're cool. I will never sing that song again. Come on. You're coming with us.
Now, here's the thing. Is the next doors going to open, or are we going to have the same problem where it's like, well, you didn't deposit a soul?
The door does not seem to be open.
All right. I push on it.
Nope.
I look at the ashtray.
Yeah.
And I look at the statue. And I look at the fiery pits.
I was just
Who wants to sacrifice themselves to be rid of Thraknar forever?
Suddenly everyone's quiet.
You gonna do it? You gonna do it? I know what you want to do. You gonna do it?
Any, mini, miny,
It's the
moe.
ashtray or it's the statue. Statue? Can you tell me why we should not throw you into a fiery pit?
I can destroy Thraknar with your help.
Okay.
That could come in handy.
Yeah, ashtray. Is there any reason we shouldn't throw you into a fiery pit?
I mean, I'm an ashtray. Fiery pit. Wait, are you talking about the soul pit?
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't really want to go in the soul. I don't really. I mean, I've contemplated my life for a long, long time, but I don't know. I don't think I really want to. Just want to disappear. That'd be weird. Weird. I've been around for so long. Of course, I've never really fulfilled my purpose. I mean, by the time I was made, the kid's dad stopped smoking, and then I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just kind of lost.
Your story has moved me. I look at the
That
statue
was
again.
beautiful. Chuck it in.
The flames grow a bit higher. The ashtray is at the bottom of the pool. Ashtray. All right. Ashtray. Sorry, Muggsy. Oh wait, no, it's Smugsy. That's what his name was. Smugsy. We hardly knew you. So.
You know what? I realized we didn't check to see if there were gnome footprints going through the other set of doors that we just kind of assumed there were. I looked down.
Go.
Didn't the sword say that that Theremin did come in here?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. The doors swing open. He had a name. Yes, Victorian London Fog. He had a name. His name was Smugsy. So Smugsy. And he's never felt the loving embrace of cigarettes being put out.
Cigarette butts being pressed into his belly. Ah, no.
So, all right. All right. The doors open. Yet another round room, and it's pretty large. It's about 80 feet in diameter. There are alcoves, but in every alcove, like in the past room, but this room there are gates on every alcove, bars on every alcove, and as you drive through. Oh, and there's an altar in the very center of the room, and there's there's like 4 pillars, very very nicely decorated Thrakenarian pillars, and a big solid stone block in the center, and on the far side of that stone block is a hat, and under that hat is this guy, and all you just see him pretty much from this far. He's like, there's a couple of things on the altar.
Theremin?
You okay, buddy?
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely. Oh yeah, I'm absolutely fantastic over here. Yeah. I'm just a little stuck right now, but and there's some ghosts and things that like are probably gonna need killing, but I can do that. Yeah.
Where's your soul?
Pretty sure it's in me.
Yeah, how'd you get through the soul door? Was it a rat? Did you drop a rat in there?
No, I didn't give a rat like
there was something missing off of a plinth. Did you pull something off the plinth and throw it in?
Yes, they did.
All right.
Yeah, they did that.
Yeah. Clever. Did you have a nice conversation? Determine if it was worth it to throw them to the doom?
No, Not at
No,
all, actually.
all right.
No. The rats were like, "Hey, this is a thing we got to do," and we, just grab something like, let's not use our own souls. Let's just throw something and see if it works, and it did.
I mean, that checks out. Yeah,
No,
I'll allow it. Yeah.
No, it's solid logic. Yeah, can't fault it.
Yeah.
So, what did the rats grab and bring back to the ship?
Thraknar's kneecap.
Awesome.
Cool.
And what are you doing hanging out in here?
Oh, they needed me. They told me that Thraknar needed my help because their hands weren't big enough. They weren't the appropriate size. They needed something a little more human-y to reach into the stone and help get the kneecap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're done here, and you couldn't head back to the ship, or you just worried
Well,
about the ghosts?
Well, it's more of like it got stuck. My hands like stuck. No. The kneecap the kneecap came out fine. Don't worry about the kneecap.
I'm going to worry about the patella of evil. Is it on the ship?
The Patella of Evil. That sounds like a great band who I think I would listen to. Yeah.
No.
have one
We're
song,
now
and it
fans
goes-
of the Buggy Boys.
Oh my God! Do you think are they here?
And Barnacle.
Oh my God! Oh my! In the future, they've had a major comeback.
What?
Probably because we have saved their heads.
Yeah, like they are
Oh, the
huge.
future.
They are huge in your future.
Did I have
Captain
a
Box,
in my
Jacob, and Mega, give me a perception check.
Yeah, is it because his hand is stuck
He's-
in
he's
the
stuck in
stone
it.
there?
Good job.
Well, then,
That would be a 1.
okay.
Everything's
Just a normal
fine.
conversation. Just a normal conversation with a gnome who is not going anywhere.
All
What
right.
about you, Jacob?
I'll get out of the barnacle to go assess the situation with the hand.
What was your perception check?
You said
Mega, you got a
Perception?
12?
Yeah.
Yes.
dirty 20.
Ooh, nice. So, Mega, you're looking, or you kind of glance around just to kind of get the sweep of the perimeter. And you do notice that inside each one of those little cells, they're just piles of maybe corpses? Corpse-like piles. Who knows? Jaco, you're like, hey, look, piles of corpses.
A bunch of once people. Wonderful.
Yeah. And
How old are they?
really old.
Okay.
Like, really
Don't
old.
breathe on them. We'll be inhaling dust.
Yes. Cam Box, what are you gonna do?
Hey,
you come around.
So you guys want to just like get back on the barnacle and we'll get out of here,
Well,
unless there was something else
didn't-
that's worth looting.
I thought we came here to to spend the night.
We did
You already
spend the
had a
night.
long rest.
We did that already.
Alright,
Okay, never mind. Just kidding. I'm tired.
Like we
Yeah,
could spend the night again. And there's this cool stone that the rats use. You hit it against another stone, and it repels ghosts. And so that's pretty great. I can't reach it right now, so
You want to just like point at it?
It's on the altar, and it's a little
just
bit
like-
too.
it's like I've been trying to get it, and
Oh, you mean
I had
this
a quick-
stone right here?
yeah, that stone.
This stone.
Yeah, that stone.
Where's the other
Box,
stone
when you
that
get the stone, Box, when you get to the altar and you get the stone, like I said, there's a couple other things on the altar, little plates, some dishes. Looks like they had a little snack.
Yeah,
But
that's
but you definitely notice that his hand, half his arm, is inside of the stone. You're like, huh? Where?
Did you? Is that like on purpose? Do you want to keep it that way, or?
I don't want to keep it that way. No. No.
Okay.
Yeah. It was on purpose though. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because the kneecap was in there, and I had to get it.
Okay.
Oh, Victoria,
so how
if
do we
only Mage Hand would solve everyone's problems.
Mage
Mage Hand's
Hand
not going to solve your
does
problems.
not solve everyone's problems. Thank you.
So, how do we? Do you have any recommendations on getting your arm out, or do we just like cut it off or break the stone?
I don't know. I mean, I am kind of against breaking the stone because it's Thraknar's.
Okay, so
and as we all know, you know, maybe we might have to cut it off. I don't know.
We're cutting it off.
I can make you a new arm.
I missed
Mega
all of
did
that.
just get a nice one. Mega leaps over and is like, I just got a new sword.
All right.
Jacob, this is the moment when you realize, because you did roll the highest in that perception check. So every single one of those alcoves, which is all of them, that has bodies in them, don't go anywhere. The bodies are there, dead. But the souls inside of them rise up and just walk through the gate, through the bars, and up.
About the stone that you hit against the stone. Could we do that very, very quickly?
Which one's the other stone? Is it just the top here? I start banging on the top.
I start madly looking for another stone.
Well, all right. You're looking around. And I think this would be, while we question where this other stone is, we should also question our life choices. Maybe this is a really fine moment for confessions.
Well, it's no secret. Theremin is not my favorite individual, but
hey, I can hear you.
Down you. But while we are crew, we are family. So I'm all for saving him. But yet again, we seem to be in quite a sticky wicket. Hopefully, this whole ghost issue can be handled with a couple of stones, he says. Excellent. And then I am replacing Thraknar's head with one of the buggy boys, because I think that'll be a much better option for our ship, quite frankly.
Okay, so we got some great stuff. I am 100% down with looting temples, especially if we have the head of the deity in the ship. It's like a blank check. We can take whatever we want. Like, what's he gonna do? Stop us? Oh, ghost? What? Okay, I'll be right back.
Hey, Sword.
Yeah.
Do you have a name?
Oh yeah, my name's Snickersnack.
Oh right, Snickersnack. I guess what I really want to ask is, I get lonely sometimes. Do you want to be my friend?
Yeah.
Really?
Can we go on adventures?
That's all I do.
Yeah, I want to be your friend.
Awesome. I'm Mega. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Mega.
What did you do before you were trapped in a sword?
Oh, I've always been a sword.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think we're gonna get along just great. And you promise there's not some like sneaky catch, because every sword I've ever heard of that talks, there's always a catch.
Not like other swords.
I've heard that before.
Come on, it's me. What could go wrong?
All right. Well, I assume we're at least gonna have a bunch of fun before the other shoe drops.
Yeah.
All right. So, when you're just hanging out with a bunch of your friends and they're like, hey, we need you to grab that patella. That's where we are. All right. But mostly, I'm really excited about meeting the Bugsy Boys. I'll be like, I mean, they are huge. They had this album like 1,000+ years ago that went triple platinum, and it's just been recently rediscovered in my time. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to hearing them, and just talking about like all about their method and their practice and how they became heads in jars in the first place. I mean, like really, like I like because they have that album Head in a Jar, but they don't really discuss it. I mean, it's more of a metaphor, I would think. But yeah, I really want to know. Anyway, also, there are ghosts that are going to devour us. But that's what Thraknar won, so I'm okay with it.
Oh no.
That's that. You know, you're just making Thraknar proud, buddy. Just making Thraknar proud. He loves you so much. These confessions brought to you by our sponsors. This episode of SpaceJammer is brought to you by Destination D&D. Muncaster's tour in July. We're going to be in England. It's going to be great. It's 6 days and nights of full throttle adventure inside of a castle. Let's go to destinationdnd.com. Also, of course, we actually have another. We have our New Orleans event coming up in November. We already have a couple people signed up for it already. So yeah, I just saw that Quad Kevin was there and some others as well. So it's going to be bigger and better than last year. We've got more LARPing experiences set up. It's going to be great. I just talked to Judas today. We had a meeting about all the little intrigues inside of the adventure, and it's going to be a ton of fun. What else do we have? We've got Mabs Mobile Mercantile. Stickers, mugs, magnets, and more can be yours at Mabs Mobile Mercantile. And of course, that's the Mab Lab show. All right. Let's see what do we got.
Thursday.
Yes. We've got tabletop teas. What do your favorite characters and nerdy pop culture references taste like? Find out with a purchase from tabletopteas.com. All right. Speaking of Patreon, if you haven't become a Patreon member yet, subscribe now. It would be awesome. Supporters get a chance to win some prizes, monthly AMAs, episodes with some channel favorites, and more, including I just sent some information of the Thrak lore to the Patreon so that they get a little bit of history about our guy Thraknar. He's our man. If he can't do it,
Thraknar can.
Go to patreon.com/Nat21adventures to learn more of how to join the fun. Also, please be sure to follow us on all of our socials. We're always posting new content on Facebook, Instagram, and even TikTok. Nat21adventures.com across all platforms. And of course, we could not bring this nonsense to all of you without all of you. So we thank you all for being sponsors in any way you do it. Thank you so much. Huzzah to all of our
Huzzah.
and the show.
Awkward eye contact.
All right.
Eye contact. Okay.
Well, what happens now? Well, there we are. There we are. Heck, Narcan. Nice. Are we announcing the winner now?
Ooh, we do have a winner. We do have a winner, I think.
We should announce the winner. Yeah,
Let me double check who the winner is. Who's the winner?
What is the winner of what, you might be asking?
Yeah.
That's right. The winner of the 21-word. There is a video. Reverend Tommy, do you have access to that video? Do I have access to that video? What's happening here?
Does anyone have access to this video, really? That's the question that really kind of plagues us through life. Who actually has access to the video?
Hamlet had it all wrong.
Let's see. Wait, there is a vid. Did I? Oh, in the vid section. Thanks, Reverend Tommy.
Under media assets.
The videos in the video section.
What?
Ooh.
Next. And the schnozberries are in the schnozberry section.
Schnozberry
There it
section.
is. That was a good
Huzzah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Sally. And why am I not surprised? And thank you to
Honestly,
Nina Lee
anybody-
for.
They were all great.
They were all
She's
We're
a
all doing
regular
good.
on writing sonnets with Shakespeare. So yeah. So
Mhm.
like, she's a bringer. She's a ringer.
And thank you to Nina for making that video. That was awesome. That was our 21 word story. We put a little contest up there, and yeah, what a great little thing. Yeah. Well, yay!
Yeah.
Congratulations again. All right. Do we have a prize for Sally, right? No, we have a prize. Yeah, I think we do.
I don't
Yeah.
remember what the prize is, but maybe they'll tell us and we'll say, yeah, that was it. That was totally the prize, whatever it is.
If you go to New Orleans, you can hang out with me and Paolo.
And me.
And yeah. And Kenny.
And Kitty.
Yeah.
And Judas. And probably Tom Zadoyko. I mean, come on.
Hello, Madam Ansa.
Adam it's Quad Kevin.
We're all there.
We're back.
Everyone's doing it.
My goal.
Awesome. Well,
There will be an actual prize.
so there we were, being surrounded by ghosts. Looking around the room, Jaco, you do in fact see another stone. It's it's like a baseball-sized stone with runes carved into it, much like the one that Theremin is holding in his other hand.
That would be
and-
Captain
Box.
Box.
Oh, sorry, that Captain Box is holding his other hand. In
Can I
their other
dive
hand.
for it?
Yes. Now, also, Jaco, you being one of the people who is actually, and actually Mega, you've both spent time here in the astral realm. These ghosts are not human ghosts. These are, you're pretty sure, Gith Yankee.
Oh, they're terrible even when they're dead.
Yes. And they are, their ghostly form, fully armored, fully armed, and they are striding confidently towards you with very, very nasty looking
Space
swords.
racists. Why did it have to be space racists?
Racists in space.
Space.
All right, so yes, you can dive for it. Give me that. Get a
Athletics.
acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Oh, that makes it. It makes it a 13.
Righty. Let's see. Meow. Come here, you. Oh no. Unfortunately, the total 13. That is not going to be enough. As you dive for it, a ghost makes out that that's what you're going for, and steps up, and you roll out of the way so as not to make contact with something that may or may not zap you.
With more necrotic energy.
Yes. Dun, dun. Yeah. So you dive away, and as the other ghosts kind of move in and circle you.
Good. Good.
What-
Now I'm prone
what you-
and surrounded by space racists.
Yes.
Cool.
It was a space race, but now it's space racist.
Now it's space racist.
All right, Box. Captain Box.
All right, so do I know the ghosts yet? Because remember, I did roll very poorly.
I mean, they're clearly ghosts here now.
Okay.
Yes.
They're clearly ghosts.
Okay.
They're ghosts. You can see through them.
So, I pull out a dagger.
Okay.
I can't affect a ghost in my realm. I don't know if I can affect a ghost in another realm. I don't have any magic items. But I can try and cut Theramin's arm off so that he can get out.
Sure.
And you can try and either stop me or allow it to happen.
I'm in no position.
I am standing here with the big sword out.
Mega does have a sword, yeah.
Okay.
One moment. I shoot Ray of Frost at my arm.
Oh, nice.
Oh no.
Kind of hardcore.
I mean, it hits. You're aiming for it.
Yeah, and I will take maximum damage. Okay.
Jeez, Tommy, did you wait? Are you giving him a Nat 21 to hit so that
Himself.
he takes double damage?
Sounds good.
All right. Maximum double damage.
All right. Your arm is frozen, and now Mega.
You ready? Are you ready, Theremin? Theremin, are you ready? All right, I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, smash.
What happened to 3?
I help Thurman and I help him into the barnacle as soon as he's free.
So, home. What you're all, well, the two of you, Mega, Captain Box, and Theremin, what you assume is going to be a stump actually comes out as a hand that is purely made of fire.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay, that explains things about him a little bit. I'm really not, maybe a little momentary thing of surprise, but actually it explains a lot. So,
This tracks.
So get in the boat. We're gonna get out here.
I want to see some. Can I shoot flame at the ghosts?
Yeah.
With just like.
Yeah, you just open up your hand. Yeah, sure. Flame on.
Wow.
Flames shoot out of his hand. The ghosts actually do only take half damage from this, but
right, yeah,
but they do
that's
take
fair.
damage. They're like,
Not a lot.
they're like
That's fine.
at first they're very, very stunned that they taking any damage at all. But
The power
yeah.
of Thraknar compels you. And you know what? The power of Thraknar, little ghosties, is hot.
Can I just ask why you happened to have this? Is coming from the girl who has a million random props, but
Right?
how did you happen to have a glove that said? Did you know I had a
Hot.
fan?
Because
Yes.
he's hot to go.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
You're made of
A little
fire.
bit. Yeah.
I'm
High five.
impressed. I'm
That little
impressed.
hand up. Yeah. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Careful, it's hot. It's hot. All right. Yeah.
I'm super impressed. Okay. Get in the boat. We're out of here. Take go. You can shoot the fire. I'm actually going to drive. Mega, if you want to stand there like you're going to be a very murdery hood ornament, and Jaco, you be awesome. I'll drive very quickly.
How long can I keep the flame on?
I'm kind
Pretty
of
hands-wise?
surrounded though. All right, I'll shoot my
Are you
way out.
surrounded, or were you running right into one?
They've surrounded me, right?
They're all around the edges of the room.
Oh,
So
okay.
you will have to somehow drive through a few of them if you're going to do that.
I am curious to see if this sword affects ghosts.
Do you say anything out loud to Snicker Snack?
Yeah. Buddy.
Yeah,
Can you kill ghosts?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Sweet.
What's the statue's name?
The statue's name is hang on, wait. It's Sholkot, the Destroyer.
All right, Solcott, now's your moment. Orville, what have you got?
I'm pretty.
Okay. Chalice? Anything? Fighting ghosts here.
I'm a chalice.
You have to convince
Okay.
the ghost to drink from it.
I throw the water at the ghosts.
Like ghosts either.
Go.
Reverend Tommy does have an excellent question.
What's that?
Does the statue wear a red headband? Since he's the destroyer.
He's not the destroyer. He's not the destroyer.
Very good. There, yeah.
Sholkot, the Destroyer. Yeah. Hottogo. Yeah, it's Shakespeare's glove is hot.
HOTTGLOVE. Wait.
It's HOTTOGLOVE.
TOGO. Oh.
Glove.
To glove.
HOTTOGLOVE.
HOTGLOVE.
There you go.
HOTGLOVE.
Professionals.
LUV. Glove. Glove.
Wow. All right. We're a very serious battle party.
Yeah, we got ghosts.
Wait.
Barnacle
Wait. Before we do,
Okay.
do you think
Uh-huh.
I could put in my other hand?
Nope. Nope. Okay, let me ask you this.
Yes.
How are you gonna wipe your butt?
Wondering.
Yeah, we're
burn
keeping
it
one
out.
hand.
Or
I can
anything
figure it
else
out.
for that matter. Wink, wink.
You're keeping one hand. Trust me. You'll thank me later.
All right.
Wink, wink.
But
Oh,
don't.
now he's so warm.
It's Shakespeare.
Let's get out of this.
Does it feel like someone else's hand?
You know what? It just feels right. It just feels right.
Now that's called the even stranger. Even stranger.
Okay.
Oh no.
Where did we go wrong?
No.
All right.
No.
Albuquerque.
Are there any ghosts near me?
Yes.
I
All right.
wanna-
So you spin the vehicle around. You are being surrounded by, I believe it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, just 60 ghosts.
Point me like a flamethrower.
Okay, I spin the vehicle around, making it like a flaming.
Like doing donuts around the around the altar that's in the center of the room.
Yeah,
as they-
yeah.
Donuts.
I'm sitting on the hood, just
you might have to hold on with one hand. And,
Oh, okay.
like, Mega, your sword does indeed cut through these guys. And I'm gonna say with you, all right, pretty much roll d20. If you don't critically fail, you're pretty much just like, did you just critically fail?
Kitty.
God. Like as you said the word fail, it stopped rolling.
So
Reroll. That was clear.
Come on.
that one,
Hang on. Give them a
that
second.
one.
I'm getting a different die out.
Pity, Captain Box, you hit the brakes because you almost hit the altar, which is a giant block of stone. And even though you have an all-terrain vehicle, 4 foot straight up is not all terrain.
Terrain. That is not terrain.
So, boom, Mega flies off the front of the car, rolling onto the ground between the ghosts. She'd taken out a couple, but then rolls right into the middle of them, and now they all surround. Well, not all of them, but a bunch of them surround Mega.
Reverse. Okay. Like 2-point turn. Reverse again. And head out.
14-point turn, really?
Just get out of the way. Just get out of the way.
Okay, I will jump down to run to try and pull Mega up. And firing firebolt as I go.
There are ghosts in your way that you will have to
Contend with?
yeah.
Yeah.
Firebolt. Ooh. That's a roll to hit, right? Firebolt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 18.
That does hit.
What is fire? Why don't I remember? It's a D.
D10, isn't it?
No. I don't
It's
think
cantrip. Yeah.
It's cantrip.
D10.
Okay.
because it is, even though it's a cantrip, it is literally like it mostly misses. So
That's fair. It is 6.
all right. It again doesn't take as much damage as you probably
Oh wait,
would
which
like
would be a
it to.
9. Sorry, so 9.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, because you add your spellcasting bonus, right?
I think it might just be straight
Oh
10.
no,
D10.
spell attack bonus is just when I attack.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, I think it's just straight D10. Okay. So, all right. I mean, a little. It's like doesn't. It does not fall. And they definitely turn to you. And they come at you pretty
Nice
hard.
thing about cantrips, I got plenty.
The ice cold sword Nat21's you, and as you. Oh, jeez.
Stop rolling!
Seriously, man, what is wrong with you?
Okay, fortunately, that is only 10 necrotic points of damage.
Alright.
Not be healed until you have a long rest.
Yes.
And it cuts through your body. You know, like the sword just, and you feel it inside of you as the ghostly sword just like.
Okay, I let out weird scream, which I won't do because everybody's
Oh,
might
minus
hear.
5 on the damage roll. So actually, that is the mere. So because it was double damage, so minus 5 on the roll actually gives us a 4 damage because half. Okay, yeah. Because that's bait. Don't say it never did nothing for you. Thank you, Victoria. Victorian London Vogue. All right. The other one misses as you dodge and use the rest of your movement to get over to Mega, who is on the ground trying to get back up. Theremin, you are blasting with fire, I assume.
Since I have 2 hands,
Mm-hmm.
one of them made of flame,
Mhm.
can I shoot Ray of Frost to try to freeze them with their own medicine, and then shoot flame at them to destroy and break them apart?
They are ghosts, so they're not really gonna take. They're not
vapor.
physically gonna shatter. I mean, it's a great idea. I love the way you think,
So we
but
need shatter.
as far
Alright,
as you know,
I'll just keep shooting fire at them.
Okay.
It seems to be working.
yeah, you're
Go with what
again.
works, man.
They're not thrilled by the fire. They are not. They're clearly not taking full damage because they are ghosts. But they're not loving it. All right, Captain Box, where you at? Oh, is there any ghosts with
I
a gold?
do want to
tooth?
try and go help Mega. Drive to Mega.
Okay.
They're still on the barnacle, right? These 2 are.
Mega is not on the barnacle. Jaco jumped
these
off the
2 are.
barnacle.
They jumped off.
Theremin is on the barnacle.
I used Theremin's flamethrower as a path clearing. This is awesome. Imagine a goblin on a go-kart.
It mostly works. The only problem is that while they try to get out of the way, they're not trying to get out of the way too much because, again, they're not taking a lot of damage from this, but they're taking some. So you're gonna need to give me an animal handling roll as you realize that although they kind of dodge out of the way of the fire, they also then move in, and the vehicle. I mean, they're literally, the vehicle just goes right through them because they are a ghost, and you're trying to avoid going through the ghost. So give me that animal handling check. Currently at a 14. Not
Remember
so much.
that time I rolled a 1 at the top of the show, or a 21, and then every other roll has been like crap? Did you say a 14?
Yeah, 14 is the DC.
I got 15.
Nice. All right.
You had me worried.
That was super close.
You see the sword like you're like as the sword cuts right by you. All the success from Kara.
We're
And
saving it for next time.
Save it. Yeah. Bank it.
All right. So you are almost to Mega. Mega, it does get attacked while prone. Oh my god. I rolled 2 21s.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It hurt.
all right. Just going earless.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Holy smokes. Ooh. Yeah, you were like knocked a little senseless, and then the ghost pounce upon you. That's gonna be That's gonna be fortunately I rolled pretty low, so that's only 8 and 12. So only 20 damage of necrotic. They didn't cut into you too bad. It's almost like they felt a little sorry for you, but they just went stab, but nice and slow, kind of like Lord of the Rings style when they're like the Nazguls just kind of like.
It's 5 to damage. Thank you.
All right. HOTTPK.
Did you say 50 ghosts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 in each chamber. Yeah.
What if
We
we
gotta get out of
destroy
here.
what's left of them? Wow. Yeah.
That's a deep cut there. The troll. Oh my.
That's a
I'm gonna
good
consider that for a
strategy.
bit. All right. So, all right. So things aren't looking good. Mega, you're on the ground. Jaco, you're heading for it. You're almost there. Captain Box, you're weaving back and forth between ghosts. Theremin, you're just. Woo! You're literally, your hand is just a cone of fire.
I love this. I love this.
Like you're the gunner off the side of a attack helicopter. Just
Hey,
Come get
Captain Box.
some!
Hey, Captain Box. Hey, Captain Box. I just want you to know, if we get through this, I'm gonna learn some Dagger Cloud, and then I'm going to put fire onto it, and then it'll be a flaming Dagger Cloud, and it'll be a flaming mist, and I'll basically get to add my own to the canon of Kazoo and Thraknar combined.
Wow. Wow. I gotta say, I'm impressed, and I would like to enable this. This sounds terrifying and beautiful.
Yeah.
try to live.
Gotta live first.
Okay.
We're gonna live.
So
We're gonna live.
Yeah.
all right. So Captain Box, here's my.
We're all likely going to die, but we will do it gloriously for Thraknar.
Oh, I ain't doing shit for Ragnar.
I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. I'm doing shit. So yeah, the fop rats like doing our part. Theremin's like, I'm doing my part. You're doing shit. The rest of the crew. All right. Where are we? So, Captain Box, here's the thing. Okay, give me another animal handling check. Can
I take that out of success that Kara gave me earlier that I didn't need?
Okay, yes, you can. And basically that means that you are weaving through, but actually are getting closer, as opposed to successfully weaving through, but getting farther from your friends. So you have successfully managed to weave through and actually managed to get a little closer, rather than leaving them behind.
I'm trying to get to Mega because they fell off pretty bad.
Yes. Yeah. Mega.
Yes.
At your feet is the other stone.
Oh.
I grab it.
Okay. You've got your whole movement and
Yeah, I'm gonna try and run and high five the other stone with the stone.
Excellent. Yes, Captain Box?
I got the other stone.
I'm on my way.
All right.
In the
I'm
car.
on my
So,
way.
Can I keep ghost off Mega?
you can try. Give
Right.
me, how are you doing that?
Can I? Oh no. That would be terrible. The problem is everything I've got is probably gonna hurt. Oh wait, I've got shield. I can toss a shield at Mega.
Okay.
So that will at least protect her. The
Right,
only
like,
other thing
or
I've got
or something.
queued up is Thunder Wave, which let's not do that.
No. All right. So, Mega, you got to use half your movement to get up from prone. You'll use the other half to, yeah. I mean, you could actually use the rest of your action as well to move and try to like connect Stone. So, Captain Box, you're going to try to drive and like high five Stone as well. So I think what we're gonna do is together, Mega, you're gonna give me a athletics or this is gonna be actually acrobatics to dodge through. And then Captain Box, you're gonna give me a animal handling roll. And the two of you together need to get a 33. Added together.
Oddly specific.
I got 11.
Do you have a 22 in there?
I'm
Cat
gonna
box, what is that?
casually wait for just a few moments to see if there's any critical successes that come our way because
I just need to take a breath.
incredibly off epic.
Wait,
this
Mega
would be.
dodging through.
Banked.
Oh,
You had an auto
I
success
can
bank.
use, I can use one of my
21 might come in handy, yes.
I can use one of my second ones to roll a d10 to add. So I can roll a d10 as well.
Quad Kevin is throwing down his Nat 21. So Mega, you're running, dodging the ghosts. Captain Box, you're driving animal handling style. You take your arm out the door, and they clap together.
Oh, good.
Knocking Mega, you get knocked to the ground. But the ghosts get blasted back to their cells.
All right, let's take care of you guys. Get in the vehicle. Hop in the barnacle. We're out.
All right.
Yeah.
You turn around, drive through the first doors, or the last set of doors, rather. Come through the soul room. You go through the last set of doors. There, once again, is the magnificent illusion of Thraknar. Welcome. Welcome to the world of Thrak.
Now I cast Thunder Wave.
Do not!
Behind us, and we're racing
Well,
the
in front,
thunder.
because it's in front of us. I want to destroy the room.
Yeah, as we go past it.
Yeah.
Oh, behind? Yes, I can
Behind
do that. Yeah. Well, it comes out of my gun, but yes.
So wait, you're shooting the pedestal? Is that or the illusion?
Yes. It's Thunder Wave, so it's gonna go out. It goes out in a cone. Or it goes out on a
It does affect the illusion. It kind of hitters out for a little bit, but it'll probably cut. It's like one of those inflatable, arm guys.
Yes, but he looks ridiculous for like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also the temple is now in even more disarray. Like doors are broken, alcoves are caved in. It's just
You are zooming out of the temple, down the dock, basically, for lack of a better word. How far did we only had a few enemies getting closer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Making the Thraknar Zealot sad. It's true. There in front of you is the ship. About that.
Can I fishtail in there?
Yeah, the gate is open. You're driving up the ramp into the ship. Yeah,
That was awesome.
amazing.
That was fun.
Amazing.
That was great. How are we doing there? Theremin, about your arm? You cool?
No.
Are
Yeah.
you HOTGLOVE?
I am HOTTHERAMIN.
Ah, that was awesome.
Somebody can spell theremin. I spelled it wrong 5 times when I was writing this up. Anyway, pheromone. Pheromone?
Mega, you got stabbed pretty bad. Are you okay?
I got second wind. I'm gonna roll a second wind right now. Oh crap! I rolled low. All right, I got 6 hit points back.
Come here. Let me do some heal on you real quick.
If it's necrotic, do we have to rest or can we heal?
So yeah, it's necrotic damage, so you actually have to long rest.
Okay, I didn't
Before
do
you-
that then.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So I can't give her any. I can't give her any cure wounds right now. Okay.
Mega and I gotta go sleep it off. But perhaps we should investigate the ship and see if we can't locate the kneecap.
Attention, all crew. If you have more than the standard allotted kneecaps, please bring them to the cargo bay. That is an order.
Time later, the entire accoutrement of rats, of the fop rats, show up. The very first thing you notice is that I should have just gotten them. Is that Sir Reginald, the leader, with his glowing green eyes of Thrachno power, is now carrying a buckler.
A what?
That is a buckler. You know, like a little shield.
I doubt it's a buckler. It's patella
very kneecap shaped and kneecap sized, and has the letter T written on it. So, Captain, what seems to be the
right on?
Is there a problem? Hey, Fairman, you're alive. You made it.
I know. I love the buckler, dude. That is amazing. Loving it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me see that buckler. That
Not
is
in your
awesome.
life.
Yeah.
He's like, you can look at it. Ye may look at it.
So what does the buckler do?
Are you asking him?
Yeah.
Because it's a powerful magical shield. I cannot be harmed. It's wonderful. His voice has gotten deeper, darker.
That was weird.
So if you can't be harmed, then this is like I gotta see this. Hold on a second. I shoot him.
Pink.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh. Let me shoot some fire at you out of my cool fire hand.
Do it.
He blocks it with the buckler, and the buckler just spreads the flames out.
I cast reduce.
That is so great.
I don't know if it affects it.
On him?
On the
Please tell
buckler.
me you cast it on him.
On the buckler.
It may not work on the buckler.
Kind of like
that works on the buckler.
a little bit, and then like
Drat.
doesn't seem to affect it.
Oh, right on.
The kneecap of Thragnar.
The patella of evil.
The patella.
I'm practically unstoppable.
I'm discreetly saying to these two, we need to get that away from him.
You're the rogue.
He's
Let's see.
I mean,
So, as you're like
doesn't
discreetly,
threaten him.
as you're discreetly talking to your friend, you do notice out of the corner of your eye, there's your friend, Lord Sir Fang, the Shadow Fang, the Bard, and he's like, "What did you get? Wow, what's this?" And he's in the vehicle. He's like, "An ash? Oh, wait, no, there's no ashtray." Oh, he's gonna have a vehicle with an ashtray. Ah. Hey, cool chalice. Nice. Hey, wow.
There is no wallet. The wallet is in my bag.
And yeah, so he's like, "Oh, whoa," and he goes, "Whoa." He starts to he steps back from the he ends up crawling off of the vehicle and out of it.
I
Like,
think he's on the Buggy Boys.
what's going on with that?
Is it the Bugbear Boys?
Yeah, and the
Buggy
evil
Boys.
statue. What's up with the evil statue? Why would
I
you?
mean, how evil is it?
I mean,
he was kind of racist and a dick. Just a general dick.
like I'm gonna go for 100%. Like,
Yeah, evil's a spectrum, though. It's like is. There are a lot of people out there that are just like, goblins are evil all the time. They don't know me. They don't know my mind.
Would you say this statue is super evil?
yes.
All right. And he's no friend to Thraknar.
No, he is not.
Oh. Ray of frost and fire.
I mean, we weren't married to the statue. It's okay.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Give
but
me
he
some
was going to
damage.
take out Thraknar.
Give me some damage.
All right, hold on.
Yeah. Well, he didn't say how. He was a little vague.
Ray of frost. Okay. 8 points from Ray of Frost, and then fire out of my fire fist. And like, what do you want me to roll? Fire fist. Honestly.
So, at least.
Do you want me to do burning hands for that, or?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah.
Rolling burning hands from a fire hand, and all right. So that was
While you're getting that
8
damage,
from
yes.
that was 8 from Ray Frost and 12 from Fire Hand.
All right. It starts to crack, and all the rats go, "Oh no!" And you hear the voice of Ragnar go, "Ah, what's his name?
No
Volkat the Destroyer, my old nemesis." Oh, Thurman, don't do that.
Oh, sorry.
It cracks, and you see an interior glow of the statue, and then the soul of Sholkat the Destroyer breaks out of its prison, which it has been in for 1,700 years, laughs maniacally, and starts to flee the scene.
Oh no.
Ah, ha, 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 ha.
I didn't
I'm
do it
free.
this time.
Free.
See,
I will destroy. Destroy. And
Great.
Okay.
Let me see. First off, oh golly. Actually, everyone make a save. This is going to be wisdom save. This is a wisdom save.
18.
Yeah, Thurman, you're rolling a save at advantage.
Oh, I'm rolling a save and advantage?
With at advantage.
what's the number, Andy?
Oh, okay.
You just got to roll higher than everybody else.
I have an auto success.
Auto success. Nat 1 for Thurman, but he's got advantage. So What's your other roll?
18. 18 was the other roll.
All right.
I also got 18.
18. What did you
I
get?
rolled 13, but if I take that +5, then that gives me 18 as well.
So this soul zooms around the room and tries to possess one of you and fails each time miraculously, and until finally settling in on one of the rats who was not been turned into a Thraknar follower, and he's like, turns around and pops a cap into the next rat next to him. Blam! And then the other rats are like, no! And they tackle him and stab him, and then the soul gets out of that rat and then flies away.
Oh,
What'd
excellent.
you do?
That was very funny. That was a good show. I like that.
Sorry about your friend.
I don't know if by stopping a dismembered evil, we have released a greater evil.
He did say he'll be back.
Oh, I'll be back. Ah, okay. Good.
The thing is he a greater evil or just, like he's just evil, but like because that was really kind of ineffective.
If he was really effective, he would have gotten that shield. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. You know what? If he was really effective, he could have taken me, a devotee of Thraknar, and turned me against my own god. But no, I don't think so.
I mean, he did just get out of a prison. He's been in for 1,700 years.
Yeah, you know what? That just says weak.
I mean, to be fair, he was. But, yes. Thraknar goes, Thurman! I put him in that cell for a long, long time. That slightly disappointing, Theremin.
I'm sorry. I am sorry, Thraknar, the Great and Magnificent. However, who gave me someone with impulse control issues a hand of fire?
I mean, pretty much any of us here,
Yeah.
I mean, we have all got impulse control issues, don't we?
Yeah, and I think in the end this was a learning opportunity for all of us.
Yeah, I think we all grew a little bit, maybe like a level, an entire
All right.
level.
Like we should all be level 5 at least, if not level 6.
All right, group hug, everyone. Group hug. You can just hug the nearest piece of furniture, and I'll consider that. That's
Yeah.
I grab a piece of furniture and put. Does it set on fire?
oh.
I
no.
hug.
Your
You're
hand
going
touching the piece of furniture for longer than a few seconds.
Oh! Ray of Frost.
You level up. Congratulations.
Really?
Although, no, you guys leveled up last time. Theremin levels up.
Oh, we leveled up? I didn't do that. Whoopsie.
Yes. So now you are level 5. Everyone, you are level 5.
Awesome.
And Ragnar's like, if you want to take a level in Warlock, that'd be a good time. Or maybe even Cleric. Who wants to be a Cleric of Ragnar? And all the rats are like, I do.
Ooh, I can't technically be a Warlock of Thraknar according to my various scores, but I can be a Cleric. According to D&D.
Turns out there is already an altar that has been built in the ship by the rats to Thraknar.
Wow.
That's just right and proper.
While we consider that, I think as the ship, is the ship are we gonna hang out at this temple, or or is the ship gonna take off for?
I think we're gonna take off and just kind of float near this.
Float away as we float away from and leave the Temple of Thraknar in the distance, and the rats are having a lovely service in their little makeshift altar chapel inside of the ship. What a wonderful time for confessions, possibly even in the chapel. Yeah.
All right. We got out of that by the skin of our teeth. Did not like it. Clearly, Madman, who is running our ship, wants us to fly all over the astral plane, picking up his bits and bobs, put them back together. That's not going to happen on my watch. So I think we need to cook up a plan to steal that buckler.
Oh yeah, I'm stealing that buckler tonight. I'm gonna reach out to Jaco, maybe Mega, probably that Bard if he can keep his little snout shut. Oh, ball gag for a rat. I'm thinking about it.
I can make
But
that.
I don't think that went so badly. We got in, got out, we did the thing. We, nobody died. In fact, I would say Thurman got an upgrade. I'm nailing this captain thing. Nailing it. Yeah.
I wanted out of the jail. I got out of the jail. Now I'm in this. There's rats and cults. But, I mean, I got a sword too. I've always been a gun girl. I guess I don't have to choose one or the other. I can have guns and a sword. Especially a sword that's my friend now. Hey, friend.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah. I'm still wondering how you got in there, though.
Oh, it was really cool stabbing stuff with you, though. We like sliced right through a ghost.
We sure did. You avoided my question. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
so cool.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
You're really
that was
cool.
so much fun.
I
Oh,
know. We'll do it again. We'll do it again.
awesome. Yeah, maybe next week.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. Do you pray to anything? You got any gods in your corner?
I mean, I'm just a sword.
Just a sword.
You
Just
know,
a sword.
What I love is someone who uses me like a sword.
Well,
Just to swing like Batman or something. I don't know.
yeah, I'm gonna swing you around. Don't worry.
Oh, Thraknar. Thraknar, he's our man. If he can't do it, Thraknar can. Thraknar.
Yes, that's oven mitt.
Yes,
Oven
It
mitt
is.
is killing me.
it is.
Was that
I don't
was
wanna
that your
burn-
whole confession?
I don't want to burn. Yeah, I'm just doing my thing.
Your whole confession. All right. Well, everyone. I think we've all learned a little thing or two about evil souls and whatnot. Yeah, that was once again a special shout out to our Twitch mod, Reverend Tommy. Congratulations, Sally, on winning the poem, and of course, and thank you, Nina, for making that video. It was awesome. Let's see. What have we got going on? Tomorrow, we got shows all week long, everybody. We've got Gothic Horror. We've got Crafting with the Crew, 12:30. We've got Gothic Horror Gaming at 9 p.m. Thursday, look out for Flash Phantasmagoria with Handler Z. And we have our show of the week, which is going to be Mab Labs. Ooh, special guest Carmel Clavin.
You
Oh my goodness
betcha.
gracious. That's going to be awesome.
We're going to talk
Hey.
about third spaces.
Nice. Yeah. All right. Monday, Modern Monday with Lady Prue. And of course, Tuesday, we've got, oh, there it is, Modern Monday with Lady Prudence. Tuesday morning, we got Writing Sonnets with Shakespeare. And of course, 8 p.m. Eastern, right back here, SpaceJammer. That's right. All right. Well, my friends, I want to thank you all for joining us for tonight's episode. The plot thickens. How many evil, mostly dead demigods can you fit in a ship? All of them, I think, is the answer. remember, when a natural 20 just won't do, you best bring your Nat 21. Thanks a lot for joining us, everybody, and we'll see you next time.